Okay, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at how to create a gallery and how to put a gallery inside a post or a page. The website we're looking at is one we're building for YWAM Surigao in the Philippines. So this is the beginning of their site, and somewhat similar to you've seen on some of the other sites I've done. One of the things I like to do with these sorts of sites is I like to put in fairly quickly a nice map that people can click on and see where things really are. So this opens up inside Google quite nicely. The base is in the city of Surigao and in the province of Surigao del Norte in the Philippines. So let's go back. On our plugins, we see that we do indeed have Next Gen Gallery. This is the free version, and when you install it, make sure you get the one by Imagely. We go ahead and go over to Gallery, and we see all the settings that exists inside the system for galleries. Now you'll notice you've got the ability to add galleries, manage galleries, all those sorts of wonderful things. You've got a wizard if you want to, but we're just going to go ahead and click on Add Gallery because that's the main thing that we want to do at the moment. So this will give us the opportunity to name a gallery. Just another plugin letting me know I should do something. So create a new gallery, yes. Now let's call this one Island Work. Or no, let's do Island Outreaches. That's a better title. So now we want to start the upload. Actually, we want to add the files first, that might help. So over on another screen, over here you can see the pictures, so let's go into pictures. I want to go down to my folder for Surigao. In Surigao I actually have a folder called Photos, and I got a whole lot of photos from them of many different outreaches that they've done. So I'm just going to pause for a sec, because what I'll do is I'll go into here, I'm going to grab some of these photos and start to upload them. But I don't want to waste time with you at the moment, so just one moment and we'll be back. So I'm just about done with all the photos I want to take in. So the way that I do it is I go through the photos one at a time, finding the ones that I want. And so I want that one, and I know that I want this one. So that gives me all my photos. I can go ahead and click on Open and start upload. And now all those photos are going to get uploaded. Now you notice the size of them. They are all around about the 160, 70, a couple of big ones, that's okay. But they're not your full-size photos out of your phone. Those photos would be too big. You really want to keep your photos down at around this level, which is approximately 500 to 800 pixels wide. And that would be more than big enough for the things that we want to do. So now it's just uploading all these photos. So I did get quite a few. Obviously we can go through later on and delete the ones we don't want in the gallery, just to streamline them. So we'll just wait for this to finish uploading. Okay, so that's all done. We now have the gallery. It's gone back and reverted to this area. So if we wanted to see the actual galleries, we can go to Manage Galleries over here, and this will bring up the singular gallery that we've created so far. And here it is. Actually, I have another one on here called Talavera. So Island Outreach. What I've also got is I've created two categories inside of posts, the city of Surigao and the islands of Surigao del Norte. So when we create this post, we're going to create a new post here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make it under the islands of Surigao del Norte. Let it come up. Okay, so this post is going to be called Outreaches in the Islands. So we will write some stuff, but what we can do straight away though is we can put the photo gallery in and see what it looks like. So we can click on the plus for here, and here is the Next Gen Gallery. If the Next Gen Gallery wasn't up in this block, you could actually just type it in. So I'd have typed in next, and it brings up the Next Gen Gallery. So we want to add a gallery, and it's asking us what kind of gallery layout do we want. So here are the possible layouts. We'll go for, let's try this one, see what this one looks like. There it is. We can select a gallery, island outreaches, done, and insert. And we've inserted it in. So let's go ahead and publish again. Remember, always do that twice. Now that we're here, we want to put this is a thing that I've kind of done a few times now. I've gone and lost my got to click on the cog to get that back. So we want to go down. It's not uncategorized, it's the islands, and now we can update again. Now if we go across to here, what we've got, I've got the blog, and the blog comes up and it shows the gallery, and we can now click our way through it. Now straight away, a couple of things. I don't like the way this appears over here. This is detracting from our post. Also, I don't like the names up here. So let's see what we can do to adjust them. Okay, the solution to the file's name I didn't particularly like. So what I did is I just changed the style from basic image browser to basic slideshow. And when I changed that and saved it, it now looks much better. So what we'll do next is change the layout. Just a moment. So my theme option is set to one column, but here we're getting two columns. So what we want to do is, again, in customize, we want to look at getting rid of the widgets that are playing when we have a blog post. So here's the sidebar. You can see you've got the Find Us, the Search, and the About. These only appear on posts. So let's get rid of them. Remove. If you want them, put them at the bottom. I particularly don't like widgets on the side. I feel it clutters up the page. So now we go back to our blog post. Let's have another look. And now we're a lot cleaner. Now, interestingly, we've got this over here. Let's have a look at that. Okay, that was a bit of a trial. So this is what it looked like previously. We had a problem with this white space over here. It wasn't very well set out. One aspect of getting over that was I actually added a whole lot of code, which is a little bit unfortunate, but it's not that hard. So I went into customization, I went into additional cascading style sheets, and I added this piece of code, which is essentially an 80% maximizer, which is not bad. So I'll leave this in the notes on the Google Classroom of how to do this. So I've added that in. Then what I did is I went into categories and I changed the uncategorized item and I called it all posts. Now if I refresh this, and what I did is I then made both of these two categories. Oops, someone's knocking. Having caused there to be a singular category that I can add in, I went into categories and I choose view all. I got all posts, I added it to the menu, and now here it is here. I've actually gone and called our one happenings, and it is the all posts category as a category in the system. I then save menu, I go back to my blog, which is now called happenings, and it's all posts. And you can even go into the categories here, and if we grab the all posts and we go ahead and edit it, we can say something along the lines of come and have look at what. Cool, update. Now when I refresh happenings, we get a little header to what we've got. And now what we have here is chronological order of all of our posts. So again, going back into the original post, here we have here, and what we want to do is put in just a little paragraph at the beginning. Let's put it below, but that's okay, it doesn't really matter that it's down here. Now I can grab this post, and when this little box is up, I can click on this up arrow and it pushes the blocks around differently. Again, update all posts, refresh, and we now have this here. So again, you can choose to order these posts in a different order, and when you click on the post, or rather click on the pictures, it comes out, and you can now scroll through the pictures. Good thing for that is people coming to your website can actually have an involvement with your website and see what it is you've got. So yeah, we did upload a lot of photos, but I don't think that's an issue. It gives people something interesting to look at, and they get to see your website as you present it to them. Okay, that's all for now in how to create galleries. Have a great day.